Good morning and welcome to yet another exciting edition of Smell the Coffee. In today's episode of Smell the Coffee, you guys are going to be seeing me cooking in the kitchen. You see my chefing skills, put to a test. Of course, I also plug you in with the latest in entertainment news and sports news. Do stay tuned for Smell the Coffee.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Now I'm sitting here with Chef Juliana, who's going to tell us a little bit about the culinary world. Whoa, that word. And also just her experience in general. Good morning, how are you? And welcome to Smell the Coffee.
Hi, how are you, love?
I'm great. I'm quite excited to be with you. I'm not that good in the kitchen, but I like to think I am. So it's great to be with a chef. You can maybe give me tricks so I can show people, let them know that I can cook. Now, can you tell us a little bit about your journey? How did you find yourself becoming a chef?
So basically, for me, I started cooking from a very, very young age. I think I was 9. Because I'm a firstborn, so I had to cook for my siblings because my mom was a single parent and my dad passed on, and so I used to cook now for my siblings. I remember I used to climb on a little crate so I can reach the stove, and then I'll cook for them. I don't think it tasted as good as it does now.
But back then you're like, I'm the chef, right?
Guys, I'm your big sister. I got this.
And I'm sure they thoroughly enjoyed it because they also didn't know probably any better at the time. So
I mean, my mom's food was better.
Of course.
So they were just like, okay.
Or maybe you were great, actually.
Yeah, maybe. But so that's where I started learning how to cook, and then from there, I think I became very good at it as time progressed because I love experimenting with food. That's the thing. Yes.
They do say that chefs are actually artists, because they go into the kitchen and they experiment with dishes and they experiment with flavors. Would you call yourself an artist? Do you like to experiment in the kitchen, or are you the type to, this is the recipe, I have to follow it to the T? What's your process like?
Okay, I am more of, I'm going with what I have. I was actually someone that did not love following recipes by the T, because most of the time what is in the book or what is on the recipe you don't have. You never heard of it, especially in some spices. When you're not really in the cooking industry at the time, you don't know the names of these spices, you don't know where to get them, so you use what you have at home. So I always started experimenting or doing the same dish, just using something different or what I had in my cupboards. Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about some key moments or pivotal moments in your career as a chef? Just something that has happened that you feel like, oh, this was a highlight of my career. I'm not saying that it's the only highlight. Of course, you look like you have a long journey ahead of you, but just some key moments.
I think my key moment of all time is when I actually found a way to make the pasta, the mahangu pasta.
Mahangu pasta. Wow. Okay, continue.
So there was a day I wanted to make pasta. I was just in the kitchen and I saw a video on the internet and this lady was making pasta from scratch, right? So it's like, I also want to try this. So as I was saying, when you see something and you want to try it, and then you find out that actually you don't have it, and then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go to the shops, and then I saw that actually we don't sell pasta flour in the country. You don't find it in Checkers, you don't find it in any of the stores. So there's a specific flour you use for pasta. Then I was like, okay, you know what? It's fine. Let me use bread flour then. But then I was like, no, man. Something in me was just like, this mahango sitting in this house.
I can actually use
Let
it.
me try.
And then you went and created a mahango pasta. I mean, that's really amazing.
Yes, I think
That's very creative, and it speaks to your, artistry in the kitchen.
Yes.
Would you say that those are some of the, difficulties that Namibian chefs have, or like chefs in general, people who want to pursue, a career in that, that there's the lack of, like you said, if you're not in the cooking world, you won't know some spices, you don't know how to do some stuff. What would you say are some of the challenges that you faced and also fellow other Namibian chefs face in the industry?
I think it's more of recognition. That's one thing. I don't think people really recognize or put chefs up on a pedestal, basically, and they also don't like hype them up really. It's I think in most, because for me, I started doing cooking when I was still in varsity. Okay, I'm still in varsity. But
Yeah.
when I was in varsity, and I wanted to pursue chefing, but my parents were like, no, no,
I hear.
you're not
I
going
hear.
to cook.
I hear. I hear.
You
like,
are not going to cook. So I don't think it's like a respected career in Namibia really. But then at the same time, it's more of like, if you know what you want, just go for it. Just go for it, because if you let people like define you and your career, your standards, where you want to put yourself, then
I hear you.
It's
I
not
hear
gonna
you.
work.
Now, any message that you have for an upcoming somebody who's watching the show, they also want to be a chef like you, what message do you have for them?
I think just do what your heart tells you. Just follow your heart and just be your biggest supporter. I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't know. Sometimes, yes, you do need a lot of support from people, but if you are your biggest supporter,
Yeah, you gotta have your own back.
Yeah,
I
have your own-
totally agree
have
with
your
that.
own
I
back, baby.
totally agree with that. So before I let you go, where can people find you and your delicious food?
okay.
I mean, I'm not letting her go, of course. We're going to be cooking after the break, but where can people find you?
Okay, so you can find my page, Queenie Foods, on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram, or so my contact details are also on Instagram, and then I also do catering. I do private
Functions?
and I also do like I also cook like private clients.
Wow, so you
basically.
just do, for everything. You do everything. You're a jack of all trades. Like, I like it, I like it, I like it. So I can call you up and say, hey, I want this dish. Can you make it up? Can you make it for me?
Yes, or you can be like, hey, me and my partner are having something tonight. I want to surprise him. Can you please come over? Can I rent you? Can I rent your chef?
Okay. I like the way she thinks. I'll definitely be giving you a call. After the break, we'll be in the kitchen cooking up a storm. So just stay tuned for Smell the Coffee.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
E-ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhom.com.na.
It's now that time to take a look at what's happening in the world of sports.
Goeiemôre almal. My naam is Klaus Schmidt. Ek is die hoof van Oshana Gymnasium in Ongwediva. Dis maar 'n skool wat pas begin het. Ons het die 22ste Januarie het ons oopgemaak. Ons getalle staan tans so op 231 van graad 0 tot en met graad 7. As ek vir julle sê dat dit 'n pragtige skool is, dan jok ek nie. Dis regtig 'n uitstaande skool, baie mooi skool, van die beste geriewe wat jy in 'n skool kan kry is beskikbaar by ons. Die oorgrootste meerderheid van die kinders is maar van graad 1 tot graad 7, maar ook ons het 'n pre-primêr waar daar 'n klompie kleintjies is wat in wording is. Ons het ons eie atletiek gehou in Ongwediva en toe is ons nou genooi na hierdie mooi geleentheid hier op Stampriet Roots Gymnasium. Ons het gister, dit is nou donderdag, het ons vertrek uit Ongwediva en by Windhoek Gymnasium geslaap en ons is nou vanoggend deurgekom. Dit is 'n nuwe skool, so ons het nie vreeslike atlete geïdentifiseer nie, maar ek dink die feit dat ons deelneem, die bestes wat ons kon bymekaar kry in hierdie kort tyd, en ek is doodseker dat dit goed sal gaan met die atletiek vandag. Ek is verskriklik trots dat ons van die kinders daar van die noorde af kan bring, wat nog nooit eers in Windhoek was. So die uitstap is eintlik tweeledig van aard. Blootstelling in die atletiek wat op die oomblik die belangrikste is, en dan ook om 'n bietjie uit hulle gemaksone te kom, dat hulle sien hoe lyk die wêreld buite die noorde. So ek is baie trots om deel te wees van hierdie geleentheid, en ons kinders is uit hulle velle om soveel ander gimmies te sien. So al wat ek kan sê, ongelooflike geleentheid, en ek is baie bly dat Oshana Gymnasium deel kan wees daarvan.
Ja, wat 'n wonderlike voorreg om hier te wees vandag en al hierdie 4 Rickert Gymnasium skole bymekaar te kan sien, met Windhoek Gym as 17-jarige skool wat nou die oudste is, en dan Roots Gym wat 4 jaar oud is, Walvis Baai Gym 'n jaar, en dan Oshana Gym wat nou begin het. Maar wat 'n voorreg toe hierdie busie inry, toe begin my trane loop, en ek dink ek gaan veel droë oë vandag deur die dag hê nie. En om hierdie kindertjies te sien, elkeen met hulle skoolklere wat so dieselfde lyk, maar elkeen net in sy unieke kleur. En hierdie is nou die begin van al hierdie tipe geleenthede. Vandag is net nog die laerskool atletiek. Volgende jaar gaan ons op dieselfde plek gaan ons weer die atletiek aanbied, maar natuurlik die hoërskole dan ook by. En so dat ons elke jaar as familie van die Rickert Gymnasium skole bymekaar kom en net 'n wonderlike dag saam vier en sport geniet en hoë kwaliteit atletiek en sporte kan geniet en dit kyk. So ja, vir my persoonlik 'n baie kosbare dag.
Attention kids, we have some exciting news for you. We are back, and this year we are planning on going big. So listen up. If you are in grade 3, grade 2, grade 1 or pre-primary, we are bringing your free school workbooks to you soon. This is all you need to know about where you can find your books. Books will be available for free in Republican street sale newspapers and all Namibian Sun newspapers. And for all pre-primary kids out there, your books will be delivered to your school in all 14 regions of Namibia. And there's more. Pre-primary books will also be printed in 9 different languages. Check out when your book will be available from the schedule right here. That's not all. Our free online school is there to help you along the way with video lessons and more books to download. You can also follow along on NTV every Monday to Friday from 9:30 to 11:30 for your daily online school lesson. We thank all our sponsors who are helping to build a brighter future for Namibia. Contact us at info@acdtrust.com and follow us on Instagram.
Now I'm in Chef Juliana's kitchen and she's going to show us how to make an easy dish with just ingredients that you'll find in your kitchen. So Chef Juliana, what dish are we cooking today?
Okay, so we are preparing onion doma, basically stuffed onions. So what we're going to do is we're going to boil these babies up, and then we are going to chop all of this up and mix it, and then we're going to put it in the oven.
Wow, stuffed onions. I've never heard of that, but you know what? It's a first for everybody. So what's the first process? What do we do? How do we...
Okay, so the first process is we are going to cut this onions, right? We're going to cut off this part and this one, and then we're just going to like cut through it a bit, not all the way through though, just like that. Same goes for the rest of the onions.
Okay, and then, oh.
Yes. So what this does is like we are creating an incision, or like when we're stuffing it, right? Basically. So.
And then, so after we cut the onions, what do we do?
Okay, we are going to put them in the pot.
In the pot?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we're going to let them boil. Oh, this onion is bad.
Do I put water in the pot?
Yes, yes, you
I'm the unofficial chef assistant today, so I put water in.
You're my sous chef.
Yes, I'm the sous chef today.
Yes.
Is it a lot of water?
No, just medium will be fine.
Okay, something like this. Okay, great.
Medium will be fine. And then we're going to switch on the stove. So first we're going to peel this off, because we don't want this to be in the pot, right?
Right, all right. So what's the benefits of such a dish? Is it because it's easy to make? The fact that, you know, everybody has onions, you know, it's the one thing that we have.
I think it's more based on, like, most of these ingredients is what we can find in one's kitchen. So you don't necessarily have to have all these ingredients. You can have what...
As long as you have onions, you're good to go,
yes.
Technically. Okay.
As long as you have onions,
everybody has onions. That's the one thing I know.
We have rice, mince,
yes.
Or maybe you can even add chicken to it.
Ooh, yes. Ooh, don't get me excited.
Okay.
So, so we close the lid and then we let it boil.
Yes, we're gonna let it boil. So we switch on our opposite. I think put on this one because this one is faster.
Okay.
So while this is boiling, we're gonna peel our carrots.
All right.
Wash it. But
Yeah, I just wash
preferred
it.
Mine.
A lot of people prefer them
I prefer
peeled.
mine peeled. I think it's just a
preference case. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I read somewhere that there are benefits of eating it with the skin on. So ever since then, I've been. But a lot of people at home, they don't like it. My family is like, why must you cook the carrots like this? So maybe I should start peeling them.
No, I think if you wash them really, really nice.
Yes, that's what I do. That's what I do.
And then I don't think there's a problem, but I just prefer them.
Okay.
Yes. My mom actually loves them not peeled.
Exactly.
It goes with the potatoes also.
Exactly. I'm the same WhatsApp. I'm the same WhatsApp. So if we have potatoes at home, can we also add to the ingredients to this?
I think potatoes will be a bit more meshy, but let's stick more on ingredients that are...
Oh, things like tomatoes,
onions.
I see.
Fresh herbs, and then like mince. I like mine with mince. Some people that are actually vegan, they don't need to put in meat. They can just
so it can be a vegan or a vegetarian dish. Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing.
It can actually.
Wow, that's amazing. I like that it can cater for everybody, you know. I went vegan last year for like about 5 months. So I was always looking for recipes in terms of what to cook and how to cook. And at some point I just got exhausted of just eating like the same type of food. So this would be nice if I ever go back to that diet,
I think
to incorporate it in the stuff that I eat.
I think what you need to do is just like try to find a creative angle
Yes.
to what you cook.
Yes, and how we eat.
And then it will just be.
Attention kids, we have some exciting news for you. We are back and this year we are planning on going big. So listen up. If you are in grade 3, grade 2, grade 1 or pre-primary, we are bringing your free school workbooks to you soon. This is all you need to know about where you can find your books. Books will be available for free in Republican street sale newspapers and all Namibian Sun newspapers. And for all pre-primary kids out there, your books will be delivered to your school in all 14 regions of Namibia. And there's more. Pre-primary books will also be printed in 9 different languages. Check out when your book will be available from the schedule right here. That's not all. Our free online school is there to help you along the way with video lessons and more books to download. You can also follow along on NTV every Monday to Friday from 9:30 to 11:30 for your daily online school lesson. We thank all our sponsors who are helping to build a brighter future for Namibia. Contact us at info@acdtrust.com and follow us on Instagram.
Okay, so the onions are done, and you said how you can tell that the onions are cooked is when they can easily, separate.
Yes, when it's in the pot, since you cut through it, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like it shows
It
like
can.
yes. So
I
it's
see.
like open, so it's easy for you to.
Ah, nice,
So
beautiful.
we're just gonna like separate them like this.
Okay.
See, it just goes right off. And
So now this next part is where we are going to stuff.
yes, so we're gonna do this. We are gonna hold the onion. Then we're gonna take like a scoop, not too much, just a bit, and then we're gonna stuff it in here, the onion. Then we're gonna roll it. I think this could be like a beautiful family dish.
Ooh, okay. So let me try that. That looks so.
Okay. So you need to hold it so it doesn't break.
Okay,
right?
I hold
It's
it.
a bit warm.
Okay. Yes. And then I just take a scoop
Yes.
and then roll it. This is a very interesting dish. I've never thought of a dish where the main ingredient is, onions. Because I think at home they'll ask me, what? Did you just cook onions?
But then they'll look so interesting. Look how.
Oh, this looks so nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you just put it there. Yes.
And then we just go for the rest like that.
Yes.
Or awesome.
And we just
awesome.
go for the rest like that.
Etc. Honestly, I didn't even know that you could make stock at home. So
So stock is basically, you can actually just get the cubes.
really,
Cubes and then that's stock.
I didn't know that, guys. I've seen some recipes and then they say get what stock. I'm just like, you know what? This is not for me. So I move on. But it's something that you can actually make at home and it's easy.
Yes. Okay, when you make it at home, it's more of like when you boil veggies.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I've
depending
seen
on
that.
the stock. If you want
Vegetable stock. Yeah, there's so many of that. I'm like, how do you make it? And people are like, yeah, the veggies must boil for so.
Okay, so after this, we're gonna use foil. We're gonna cover it.
With great. Oh wow. Wow. My mouth is literally watering.
Yes, guys.
This looks so beautiful. So we have officially cooked, a struggle meal, but we made it look, very fancy. This is like 5-star restaurant level. That's what I feel right now. So
Okay, so we are gonna let it rest for a while.
Yeah.
And then we are gonna serve, and then we are gonna dig in.
Okay. Since it's a Saturday and I don't have much plans, besides work because I love working. So I'm guessing I'm gonna hang back, so we can enjoy our meal. I'm a chef, as you can see. I qualified to be a chef, right?
Yes, you do qualify.
Okay,
I mean,
great.
you prepared this with me, so.
Yes. You see, family, this is what I can do. I can cook. You know what I'm saying? They all don't believe I'm a good chef. So this is what I can do. I
Living
can cook.
proof, guys. Living proof.
Well,
She
thank
did
you.
all this.
Thank you so much, Juliana, for for this wonderful dish. I'm quite excited to get into it, to start eating. It looks so delicious. Obviously, it's a Saturday. We're gonna have some wine. And on that note, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I hate to leave you guys, but I'm quite excited for this. Mwah. Until next time.
Thank you for having me.